Hey, what's up? My name is Maraya.karena. This is the Maraya.karena Show, where I'm trying to make a video every Friday. And fun fact about me is sometimes when I'm feeling stressed out or just want to space out, I really like watching beauty community videos, like makeup videos. I find it so beautiful and so creative, and I love watching the transformation. So I figured today I would show you my 3-minute makeup routine for women in their 30s. Doing a little giving back to that beauty community. I'm like not a beauty person. I watch these videos. I don't really incorporate any of the things, partly because I have like a sleep thing. Sometimes it's better, sometimes it's worse, but it's really hard for me to fall asleep and then really hard for me to wake up. So a lot of times in the morning when I'm waking up, I have very, very little time to go from being like completely underwater to having to see clients or, you know, be a person presenting creature. I've probably talked too long. Let's get started with the video. Morning routine, right? Here we go. So what I do in the morning is I wake up, right? I get my Chinese herbs going on. I get my green powder water going on. I find it's way easier to drink the amount of water that I want to drink in the morning to rehydrate myself if I drink it with a straw, because, you know, lifting up this jar is really hard, but I can suckle through a straw all day, baby. So by the time I'm getting ready to put on my makeup, I've already done my hygiene. I've like brushed my teeth, done my toothbrushing yoga, which might be a topic for another video. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see some toothbrushing yoga tips. How to stretch and get your hygiene on at the same time. And now it's time for me to do, you know, this stuff. So, to start, sunscreen. I'm using Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. Now, I used to poo-poo sunscreen, but one thing about being in your 30s that has happened to me is that you start getting wrinkly at a surprising, astonishingly accelerated rate, and it makes you care about things like sun damage. So now I use sunscreen. I also used to be like very into like natural stuff. Like I wouldn't put anything on my body that I didn't eat. But that has also gone out the window with the staunch dogma of my 20s. So there we go. Get some sunscreen on, do the little dab thing, get your neck. It's another thing that starts aging. It all starts aging. I have also started breaking out for some reason. I don't know if it's just the summer or I've been exercising more, but I have like a lot of blemishes going on, so I figure it's just good to get like a nice overall underlying moisturizer. Get your ears. I feel like this is also a great time to give like a little face massage. You're like, we're waking up, baby, we're waking up. And get my hair out of my face. Got my little silk scarf going on. There you go. Now I sometimes get the sunscreen in my eyes because even though I wash my face, sometimes there's like still bags that I'm trying to get off. So fun tip, you can just like use your little nightshirt to get the sunscreen out of your eyes. Next up, because we have these little breakouts going on, I'm gonna use this thing, Andalou Natural. There we go. Oh my god, did you see that beauty community move? Okay, Andalou Naturals Fruit Stem Cell Beauty Balm All-One. So it's just like a tinted sheer tint moisturizer, yeah? Brightening, whatever that means. One thing about the beauty community that I find very impressive is their names for things. Like they just come up with this like seemingly endless parade of like very cute names. So again, this is just like a tinted sunscreen, but I feel like it allows for a certain level of coverage. I don't have like a beauty blend or anything like that, but if I'm like actually wanting more of the pigment to show up, I will not like vigorously rub it in. I'll more kind of like pat it in. And I like getting the tops of my eyes and the area between my eyebrow and my eye for a more polished look. And I don't like wearing foundation even when I'm breaking out because I feel like it cakes and it actually makes the issues that you have look worse. versus if you can get like a really natural kind of glowy look, then it like doesn't matter as much, the fact that you have blemishes, because hey, we're all human beings. Cute. And then sometimes I'll go back in just like with a little bit of the pigment on my fingers and just sort of more tap it in to the places where I see issues. Covering up blemishes, sometimes I think it helps to get it going with your fingers, get those like natural oils from your fingers sort of balancing things out. And instead of like tapping on top of the blemish itself, I'll tap around it, which I feel like also increases circulation to the area. Nice. Next up, again, we gotta do this in 3 minutes, man. We got like shit to do, right? So I take this palette, which I love. It's like the Tartlet in Bloom palette. It's made with Amazonian clay, and they just have like beautiful supernatural pigments. So what I do is I go in, and again, this is what I mean about the names, like Sweetheart, Smarty Pants, and Jet Setter. I'll just take my finger, that's all we're doing. Go like from light to dark. And so I just do sort of like this pink red thing. And then I just put it on my eye. And I'll go from the corner out, and then from the corner in, and just sort of make the shape that I want to make. Ta-da! And then again, sort of like pink, light brown, dark brown. And then from the corner out, and from the corner in, from the corner out. Make sure it's like where I want it. And then I have a little bit of extra on my finger, so sometimes I'll just like go in and do a little contour with whatever's left over, under my chin, under there. A little up there. There's a lot of extra. Cute. If you're feeling fancy, you can take your one finger, put it in the sparkly stuff, do a little sparkly stuff, just right under there, maybe up into the brow bone a little bit. Sometimes, hey, why not? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. If you do that, it looks like you're wearing a little bit more makeup. But you can always put it in the little corner of your eye and then like right in the middle of wherever that is. Done. Then, I have this brush, which is like a bamboo natural brush that I got at a store somewhere. And you can see it's just like a really thin, kind of angled brush. And I'll use the exact same palette. It's all pigments, baby. And I'll go in, and for this, I'll take something that matches my hair, which right now is dark. So I'll kind of do tap, tap, in more of the darker shades. And then I'll go in and get a little bit of the corner of my eye. A little bit of the corner right there, which I feel like just adds like more drama to the eyes, but still looks natural. And then I'll go in where my brow is. And I have really wispy brows, and especially on this one, I have a scar. And it's cool, you can just like draw, you can just draw your face on your face. So like that. And again, I want it to be super natural. I don't like the wearing lots of makeup look. And so normally I won't even go in for more pigment. Just boom. That's good. And then to even it out, make sure it's looking solid. I have this like old Almay brow pencil that I don't even use the brow, but I use the little thing on the side. I think it's called a spoolie. And just spoolie it out. Sweet. Bam. And then to set everything in place, this is my insider beauty tip. What I do is I take whatever chapstick I'm using at the time, lip balm, I guess you would call it. Right now I'm using Soothing Touch Vanilla Chai Lip Balm, but honestly, you know, just get whatever it is that you're doing. Put it on my lips, rub that all in, and then I will put it on my eyebrows and then down into my brow bone. And I feel like that, like, for some reason, it almost acts like natural highlighter and just like sets everything into place. And yay, we're already almost done. We're on to the last step, which is mascara. I'm using the same mascara I've been using for so many years. I tried again using natural mascara, and I found there's just something about the brush of this like super drugstore L'Oreal voluminous curved brush that really matches the shape of my eyelash. And I heard that eyelashes are like fingerprints, like they're super unique to each person. So I feel like you just gotta like experiment around until you find one that works for you, and when you find it, just love it till the end. So one tip that I have incorporated from other beauty people that I've seen is it's like when you are putting on your mascara, you can kind of get it so that there's a certain, it's gonna be hard for me to articulate in the morning, there's like less mascara on one side and more mascara on the other side. And then you go in and you want to get the part that has the like clumps of the mascara on the ends of your eyelashes, and then start like moving it through with the part of the brush that has less mascara on it, because it like combs through the product. Get on your nose, no problem, because you're all greased up. Do a little bit on the bottom, and then if it's making this line that isn't connecting, sometimes I'll just use the mascara that's like on the head of the brush and what's that called? Like connect the dots with a little bit of the mascara that's on the end of the brush. And yeah. Again, so it's like you kind of get it so the mascara is on one part of it, and then put it on the ends of your lashes, and then go through and comb it through the whole lash. Cool. And you can see if you want a little extra connection there, you can just kind of like tap it in. Oh, the other thing is sometimes you can also take that little sparkly thing and just like put it there, you know, all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. And again, I do feel like the older you get, the more you just can kind of find something that works for your face and rock with that. And I would say that for me in general, sort of like putting on makeup, especially because it's so much about my eyes, just sort of helps me feel more awake, especially considering the sleep difficulties that I have. There's something about the ritual that sort of helps me slowly step my way back up into the world. I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe toothbrushing yoga to come next. All right, see you soon.